Evening. How are we all? I'm loving the little. I am liking the comments on the side here. Hope we're all having a good day. And yes, Anne, the weather has changed. And today was the first day that I actually went out and down into the shop to collect some bits and bobs. Because beforehand, Adam would be at work and he would pick up some bits on the way home, but now he's working from home. I went to do that. So very, very weird. First time I've been in the shop since before lockdown. So I literally felt like I was an alien, just popped onto Earth and had to discover how you shopped in a shop. It was very, am I breaking any rules? If I step over this line, will an alarm sound? So, yeah, not the best day to go out and about in, but we're all here now. So, hello, Lucy. Hello, Moon. Hello, Anne. Hi, Sarah. And anybody else who has joined us. So, first things first, how did we get on with our second connection today? So, today is our second day of connecting to clear quartz. So if you've been following us, I've been explaining how I connect and how I suggest for those who come to the workshops to connect with a crystal. But if you've old hat at this, if you've got your own way of connecting with crystals, then I've been allowing them to do their own connection and just getting five minutes of connection. If it's taking you on a further journey and it's 10 minutes, then that is fine. Any longer than that, you'd find that you'd perhaps fall asleep and you wake up 45 minutes later not remembering anything, but feel replenished for having that little cat nap. So if anybody would like to just write down their connections, how they felt with this one. Was it the same quartz? Or did you choose a different quartz? Did you have a different piece to connect with today? I said yesterday, I showed my 3 that I use, and I generally have those. It's only when it's a new piece, or whether it's an celestial or it's a key Lemurian, then I'll connect with that. But normally, if I need some quartz to connect with, I'll go to my connecting pieces that I go to. So we'll just have a little discussion with those connection of clear quartz, and for those who did it. Oh, Anne, you make me laugh. Hi, Carolyn. Hope you're well. So yes, we're still doing a week. We're doing a whole week with clear quartz. And yesterday and today, we sat and just connected with that energy of clear quartz. Then tomorrow is Wednesday, and Thursday, we will connect again, and then we carry the clear quartz with us. And then Friday and Saturday, we connect, we carry for that day, and then we also sleep with it. And then Sunday, we will see how we felt throughout the whole week of connecting with it. I will read yours later, Moon. No problem. I used the same piece and got purple and then white. I felt very tingly, especially around the third eye. Nice one. Nice, Lucy. So, yeah, purple, then white. 2 colors that we associate with the crown chakra, but we can also dip the purple into the third eye if we wish to. So yeah, purple can be quite healing as well. Violet, purple can be quite healing. So might be some healing work going on there if there was a blockage. or it might just be that they are buzzing and your third eye is ready, or your crown is certainly ready to open up. Instant connection for me. Flew straight up through the clouds. Bright light, bright white light, flying through lots of white feathers. Suddenly transported to lots of childhood memories related to my nan. Presence of a grey wolf's face, which transformed into my nan's dog when I was little. Real sense of it being a protective presence. Afterwards, wondered if it was a message from my nan to remind me how much I am loved. That's lovely, Sarah. So yeah, you've got the mention in there of through the clouds. So yeah, we're soaring high. Quartz is bringing us that clarity, that focus. White light flying through lots of white feathers. So we're connecting here. We're going into a realm of the angels. We associate white feathers with the angels. The presence of the grey wolf. For me, wolf is all about protection. And it's all about power. For me, especially in the wolf and as well as in orca, in the killer whales, because singly, the wolf is a very powerful animal, but it goes around in packs. And so that heightens the power of that animal, same as the orcas, the killer whales. They are formidable hunters on their own. So in that pack, you don't mess with them. They're apex predators. They're kind of at the top of their goal and nobody touches them. So this is all about your power center. So maybe take a look in your solar plexus. See how that is feeling. With wolf, I normally get that. Or your throat. If we're thinking of the wolf howls. So have a look at your throat or your solar plexus. But definitely could be a message from your nan as well. As that is beautiful. Thank you very much. Yes, Anne, please. Oh, Charlotte. Well, nice for you to do that. Nice for you to catch us here. And same as Amanda. In a minute, Amanda, I will be talking about birthstones. But this week, my regular followers have been wanting to connect with crystals. So we chose clear quartz, as that is a crystal that most people have. And so we started with that. So we only started yesterday. So there's plenty of time for you to catch up with, because tomorrow we're still connecting. So we're doing what we were doing yesterday and today, but tomorrow we are carrying it as well as. So carrying it around with you for the day and just feeling a consciousness of how you are feeling, carrying it around with you. So if you want to do that and you've got a piece of clear quartz, you're more than welcome to join us. If not, I will just ask, please just bear with while we get through these connections of these people, because it's amazing that they've connected and they've got these amazing clarifications. Traveled down violet oath, rainbows appeared, hope lifted up from crown onto a comforting cloud, healing from past gold, lifted again, traveled the world with the sense of healing being given to the world, white light. So it's the same piece of quartz. So that is nice. It is nice to keep the same piece, but if you feel you want to go from a point to a sphere or a tumble to a point, feel free to experiment throughout the week if you wish. But if you want to just keep that same piece, that is absolutely fine as well. So that's nice, Carolyn. So you've got again, you've got the cloud, and you're onto a comforting cloud, whereas Sarah, she was going through the clouds. So we are getting that upper, higher visions, which is what we expect. Healing the world, traveling, absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, just spreading that white light around, just going around on that cloud, giving everybody that piece of white light. Beautiful. Right. So yes, absolutely. Charlotte. Yeah, clear quartz is, yeah, very cleansing. Very nice. So if that is where people are at with their connections, I will move on to birthstones. And we are just looking at the birthstones of the month. Tomorrow we will be dividing them up into the star signs. So today is just for the January through to December. And then tomorrow we'll look at the star signs, the stones given to the star signs. So that's Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio. So where I think with this one, I'll start from the top. I will start with January. So do we have any people online who was in January? If you were born in the month of January, your stone is garnet. Brilliant, Amanda. If you are still with us at the end of this video, Amanda Corbin, I will just tell everybody what to do again tomorrow for that connection. But if not, just rewatch the video and just go towards the end to pick up the details. But if you've connected with crystals beforehand, that's all you're going to be doing. Just connecting with that crystal for 5 minutes and then pop it in your pocket, pop it in your bra, which most women do, and then just walk around, carry on with your day-to-day chores, day-to-day life, do what you're doing, and just see how you feel carrying that around. And then tomorrow night when we come on at 5, again, we'll give the 10 minutes of the first part dedicated to our connections, how we felt with that. All right, sweetheart? So garnet, the January birthstone. I've used garnet quite a few times throughout these videos. And this is my own little special piece. So is there anybody here born in the month of January? If you have, just give a little comment to say that you were born in January. And garnet for those in January, it symbolizes love, consistency, and faith and loyalty. So anyone that is in January, or if we've got partners or children that were born in Jan, they tend to be very loyal, faithful, and have a consistency about them. And if garnet is your birthstone, you are quite a protector and supportive around your friends. You're perhaps the center of your social network, the one who goes off and fights other people's battles, perhaps not even asking questions. You've got that passion in the garnet, that rise of energy, that surge of energy. And it depends on your what's going on at the here and now, whether that goes into the passion of love or into a passion of anger. But being supportive and protective of your friends, you're doing it throughout the love. You're doing it through being loyal to your friends and being like, no, sit down. I'm going to fight this battle. I was born in January. I'm ruled by the garnet. I'm going to breathe fire down. So quite grounding stone for me, garnet, but it does carry that fire element. And being so January, we've got those January blues. We've got the Christmas season over. So we're pretty much like just hanging on, waiting for spring to arrive. So wearing garnet gives you a nice uplift in your self-image. Really picks up any low energies around that time of year. Do you have any family? Have you got any children that were born in January? Is your partner born in January? If anyone has got anyone in January, just pop in a comment. If you've got someone in your house that was born in January. Such a beautiful piece. Now we come to February. And quite no surprise here that this is associated with those born in February. Amethyst. Oh, that's lovely, Anne. Your daughter was born in Jan, Belle. So, Belinda, I would like to gift you this piece of garnet for your daughter. Okay. Now, we have been doing some giveaways, and we've got them all in the living room, all ready to go. We are thinking next week we're going to be slowly sending these parcels out to you all. And judging by how the post office is, if it's not such a scary experience, we might then start looking at slowly starting to do some markets on a Friday. Okay, so that piece of garnet is for your daughter, Belle. So then for February, symbol of serenity, peace, the Temperance, and royalty. Very much used in royal times, especially before the 18th century. Quite up there with emeralds, rubies, sapphires, really valued as a high class gem. So, and that was because all of amethyst at that time was coming out of Russia, and Russia had quite a control over how much was going out of the country. So it was valued as a very rare specimen, which is why it was always in the crown jewels for royalty. It wasn't until after the 18th century that it was then discovered in Brazil in 3-4 locations. So then it became very easy to gain access to. We didn't need to go over to Russia and barter an eye and a tooth for some amethyst. So Russia kind of like lost out, and then it kind of dropped in its status from being up with the rubies and emeralds to being down with the highlights and the other kids, but still very, very a beautiful stone. And if amethyst is your birthstone, you can come across as being multi-talented, courageous. You're fond of honesty. You really value people's truth. You're not somebody who likes to be lied to. In the Roman times, it was believed that if you wore amethyst, it would stop you from getting drunk. Please do not try that. I don't want you all messaging me tomorrow morning saying it didn't get you it didn't stop you from getting drunk and now you've got a hangover and no more booze for the lockdown. So but it has got that sobering. It is good for aiding in addictions. And to wear amethyst brings you into balance, grants you wisdom, calmness, and a sense of restraint. So this is where it can aid you with the addictions. It's got that restraining there for you, so it's a little bit, you could think twice about that. So Sarah, I would like to gift Lily this little amethyst cluster. That is for your Lily. Thank you very much. So March, my birthday. So in March, we have aquamarine. I love this stone. It symbolizes youth. You wouldn't think I was in my 80s, would you? So youth, love, and hope. If you are born in March, aquamarine is your birthstone. And you are protective and love being around family. Family means a lot to you. And that's not just Heather, you were actually born on the 13th, same as me. We are twinnies. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. So Heather, I know you're new here, but as it's your birthday in March, and it's the same day as mine, okay, I would like to gift you a piece of Nirvana Ice aquamarine. That will be for you. So if you can drop us a private message on the business page and just let us know your address, we will love to send that out to you. Okay, it is such a good month to be born in. Such a good month. Only the first part of the month, though. Those who slip into the Pisceans, yay. Those who are Aries, only jokes. Only jokes. Okay. For us with aquamarine, we are spirited, adventurous. We have souls that glitter. It's all about the glitter for me, darling. It's all about the glitter. An adventurous soul. glitters with passion. And if we wear aquamarine, it can bring a sense of calmness, and we can feel protected with this. Okay, for us in March, but for outsiders as well. A sense of protective, especially guarding the throat chakra. Oh, I love Nirvana Ice Aquamarine Heather. You will enjoy it. So cooled because, as you can see with this one, it's quite opaque. But with this, it's quite it's got that icy look to it. So it would be so much more nicer. I'll just have to get my husband to make sure he's writing down who these are going to. So that's for you in March. Now, April, I've got a confession to make, because April is diamond. We ain't got no diamonds here, love. We're not Tiffany's. We don't do diamonds. So we're bringing quartz. We're bringing quartz into this. Okay. So this is our little beauty of a quartz. And you can see by the barcode in there that we've got a Lemurian here. So this is for those who were born in April. Any birthdays in April? And if you did have any diamonds, although I still think that this can go hand in hand with quartz as well. We've got that invincibility, eternal love, and forever. Those who were born in April tend to wear their heart on their sleeve. Quite romantic. Romance comes second nature to them. They've got a romantic side to them. And those who are drawn to the diamonds or even quartz, they have a strong personality. They're determined, proud. And they can shine their light in the dimmest of lights. So it takes a lot to dim somebody who was born in April. So anybody else who was born in April? Okay. Then for Amelia Sarah, we would like to gift her this quartz point. But as you might be able to see, just on this face here, you should be able to see the barcodes. So for Amelia, we'll gift her this Lemurian quartz. Okay, that's going off to you guys. I hope you've got Lemurian quartz, Sarah, else that would be quite gutting that your daughter's got one and you haven't. But I know, Sarah, you're quite into your crystals, so I would say that you would have. Okay. And again, we're going to go for the second choice for those born in May. Because those born in May would be emerald. But sadly, this is the only piece of emerald we have, and it's from my son's geology collection. This has come from his case. So we don't hold any emerald because over the last few years, it's been very matrixy. It's not been a good batch coming out. So we stuck with beryl, which is an in-between emerald and aquamarine color. So we've been using beryl for quite a lot. But the second stone for those born in May, it's on the screen, is agate. But for emerald and for those born in May, it's quite, for most, it's about health. You generally seem to be more lucky in your health than others that are born in other months. You have an essence of faithfulness and fertility. Doesn't naturally mean fertility as in childbearing, but anything that you put into a life, anything that you put into a project, you bring out to fruition. So whether it's gardening, whether it's a plan, anything at all that you put your mind to, you see it through the seeds to the planting to the blooming stage of it. So not necessarily meaning for fertility as in having children. It can also mean in what you do in life, you're very good. You're very good at sticking to your boundaries, sticking to what you do best. Okay, personality is quick-witted, intelligent, and with the green colouring of emerald, and intuitive to nature. And for the others, if we wear emerald, it can improve our memory. And with that, you know, emerald is quite a high valued gem. So it resembles the love and the beauty of the goddess. A lovely, lovely, lovely stone. Anyone born in May? Anyone born in May? Or anyone who was born in May? We've got a lovely piece of Botswana agate. For anyone who was born in May or has got anybody whose birthday was in May. June. So June is moonstone. Now I've just chosen black moonstone because I've not finished playing with black moonstone. I love black moonstone. You can also have alexandrite for June, but that's quite rare, very expensive. We don't have no pieces of that but we go for moonstone. Symbolizes luck, good fortune, and love. If you were born in June, you could be considered to be light-hearted, nurturing. And moonstone can aid in strengthening your intuition, aid creativity, and inspire imagination, bringing good omens to anyone who wears moonstone. So anybody whose birthday is in June, my son's birthday is in June. The later part of June, so he was a Cancerian. So still looking for somebody in May and still looking for somebody in June. So for June, we'd love to gift away a black moonstone heart. If you or a family member has a birthday in June, or if anybody has a birthday in May, a piece of Botswana agate we would like to gift to somebody. And August, July even. What happened? We are in July, aren't we? Yes, that's better. I do know my months of the year. So July, ruby. Now, two people have said July. So Anne, being as though you are in July, I'll gift you a piece of record keeper, Ruby. But Lucy, I also have another piece for your son, Jack. Being as though he came on live the other night, I think he's worthy of a piece. So I will warrant two pieces to go out for that. One for you, Anne, and one for your son, Jack, Lucy. This is a bigger piece of ruby, and you can see the amount of record keepers that you can find. So these are meant to hold knowledge. I am a softie when it comes to kids, Lucy. I can't say no to children. So if you are in July and ruby is your birthstone, you seek power. You exude charisma, passion, and have a harmonious, hard-working nature, but yet bursting with life. That sounds like you, Anne. You exude charisma. And rubies are often worn to provide us with energy, that strength, Strength of the life force. So that is a nice one. Nice to recuperate, a real nice stone to bring in balance after any operations or a long illness. Ruby's really good for bringing us back up to full speed again. So now we are in August. Okay. August, such a big month for a very tiny stone. I love this. I love the coloration of this little gem. So peridot or olivine. Olivine is normally what the Mediterraneans call this. Small but mighty. And this will be the piece that would be given away to somebody in August, someone whose birthday is in August. So as I said, it's small but mighty. Symbols of strength, vibrant, energetic. Amanda Corbin, you are August. So Amanda Corbin, I would like to gift you this piece of peridot. So if you afterwards, if you'd like to drop us a little message, and like I said, next week we will try and get these parcels out to you guys because we've done other giveaways, so we've got a quite collection. So before my mind goes a blank and we forget, we'll start sending these out and see then if that gives us a little light to do a market, slowly get us back into our business. So you have a sense of curiosity, those in August. And just like this piece, where you can see that yellow hue in it, that of its light. You guide people by that light. So those close to you, you show them the way, you show them the meaning by shining your light. And you naturally tend to exhibit a creative mindset towards problem solving. There's a sense of intelligence, but most of all, you just enjoy the zest of life. The zestiness, it's what you exude. And what we get in August, when we get in August, August is that peak of creativity of us. The sun is at its main swing. We're full of summer, we're full of joy, just soaking in that zest. You are very, very welcome, Amanda. It's what we like to do to say thank you for those who join us on these live feeds. And again, we've got a substitution for September, which is my hubby's birthday. Normally it is sapphire, but we're going to replace that sapphire with iolite. which is my all-time favorite stone. And in our rings, I carry sapphire in my engagement ring, which is hubby's birthstone. Then in our wedding ring, we have iolite. And sometimes iolite has the other name of water sapphire. It does get used a lot in jewelry as a alternative to sapphire on the cheaper side. Although there's nothing cheap about iolite, I would prefer to have jewelry in iolite than sapphires personally. So they do contain the same sort of energy. So sapphire or iolite, it's associated with dignity, loyalty. There's a sense of serenity, but you have faith, wisdom, and purity. You're honest, mentally strong. You could also tend to shy away from showing their emotions to the world. So you can have a tough exterior, but a very soft, squishy middle. An armadillo! But you do have a sense of leadership, okay, which is good for those people who are crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside. You have to have that kind of layer to have a leadership. You've got to put on that armor, but then show the insides to the family. Aids in bringing in mental clarity. Enhance your memory. Strengthen your motivation. So, Leslie, I would like to gift you this palm stone. For your birthday is September. But again, there is a child here whose birthday is in September. So, Lucy, I'll sort something out iolite for your daughter. And Belle, I think you are deserving of a piece of iolite as well. So, iolite for Belle. I feel like Oprah Winfrey. You get iolite, you get an iolite, and you get an iolite. Oprah Winfrey, eat your heart out. We can all have highlight. All have highlight. Highlight, 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 highlight. No, 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 no. But I'll sort you out the highlight. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Just don't call me Oprah Winfrey. So, with October, normally we get pink tourmaline that's associated with October. We only carry watermelon tourmaline. So the associated stone that is for October as well is opal. So I would brilliant. So we're going to combine the two together. We're going to take the pink from pink tourmaline and the opal. So we're looking at pink opal for tourmaline for October. My mind's going elsewhere now. It's connecting to all sorts. So opal brings in hope. There's an essence of innocence, but the creativity. If you were born in October, then opal as a gemstone gives you an honest and innocent heart. Quite compassionate in spirit, but you carry an optimistic outlook on life, which is so true for the opals. Aid it to boost hope, enthusiasm, and creativity to those who wear it. So if you're not in October, you can still wear the opal to give you that boost of enthusiasm, creativity, or hope if you're needed. So we have a piece of pink opal. So Lucy, you're an October baby. So then we move on to November. I'll have a dig around for the other October people, and I will sort you out with something for you guys. Okay. So November, topaz. Topaz. This is lemon topaz. Symbolizes strength. Okay. So this isn't something that we carry much now. So Carolyn and Nancy, I'm going to do an Oprah Winfrey again. You get a piece of topaz, you get a piece of topaz, and you get a piece of topaz. So we have a symbolizes of strength and healing for both body and mind. With topaz, with yellow, we could take it to the solar plexus, your power center, but also we've got that see-through with the clear topaz, which we can take to benefit the mind. If you are linked to this birthstone, you're quite fair-minded, friendly to approach, and you exhibit a nature of flexibility. You find that you can do quite a few things. You have many hats. And that's due to your ability of great mental strength. And if you're drawn to lemon topaz, you have a sense of calm, reflective soul who values the quiet moments in life. So that is for you, Nancy, Carolyn, and Carolyn. Lemon topaz. I was going to say that this is the piece we're going to gift, but we'll do those two pieces, and I've got a piece in the stock room as well for you guys. Lovely. Which then leaves us to December. Which is turquoise. And this is Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill? It's not Buffalo Bill. I don't know where Buffalo Bill came from. It's Buffalo Blue. Brilliant. I'm glad that you can relate to that. There can be others, and there can be alternatives, and quite a lot there. And also, when we look in tomorrow, we'll be having then the star sign zones that will be jumping in as well to give us a bit more fluidity within those stones, because obviously the first half of the month will be governed under one star sign, and the other one, the second half, will be by another star sign. So we'll look at that as well. Thank you for the laughs. Buffalo Bill must have gone back into a Western or something, connecting to turquoise. That's what I'm doing. Those old, lovely energies. So yeah, this is Buffalo Blue from the Dry Creek Mine in Arizona. And if you're not a fan of turquoise, there is also tanzanite, which is for December as well. But turquoise symbolizes happiness, as you can tell by my laughter. Happiness, good fortune. Good kinship, a good connection with your peers, your friends, those you hold close. But most of all, peace. It's a nice, peaceful, gentle, grounding stone. If you are December, this is your birthstone, and you are known to pursue what you believe in. You really follow your true life path, and you don't worry about what other people think. And whatever you strive for, whatever you crave, whatever you are passionate about, you tend to achieve that. You have a sense of strength to really, whatever you put your mind to, you accomplish, you complete it. Against the odds. You don't need the support from others. You tend to really just, I don't care what you say, I'm going to go off with that. Okay, hold on to Buffalo Bill. It'll do you good. It will give you the sense of that. Okay. So anybody with buffalo blue, turquoise, anyone born in December? So a piece will go to your daughter, Heather. We'll gift you a piece of buffalo. And I would assure you it's blue. I'm not going to be posting someone called Bill to your door, okay? So I'll choose you a piece and I'll send that to you. All right. So that is the 12 months. Just looking into the stones for those months. Tomorrow we will put a complication on things. We'll start looking into the star signs and the stones relevant to those, and there is going to be quite a few there. We don't we sometimes have the main one, but we also have a couple of others that we can come and play with in our star signs. So we'll start looking into that. Thank you, Sarah. I was quite surprised. I think Buffalo Bill came in and gave me that bit of grounding and made me realize that this is a live feed. It's going to go out on YouTube. I can't spend 15 minutes laughing. Normally, those people who have come to workshops or talks of mine, you'll know that sometimes I do drop a clanger, and that is me gone. I can no longer talk for a bit. In fact, my first base workshop, my first full day workshop I ever did, I ended up gifting everybody a piece of fossilized wood tumblestone because I said something inappropriate about holding wood or something that could have been seen as inappropriate, which we all seemed to have took it as that. And we were laughing so much that we couldn't, I couldn't connect them to the stone because as soon as it went quiet, I went off. I couldn't keep quiet for them. So we had to skip wood and I had to gift them a piece to do the connection at home. So yeah, when the giggles come, it's hard to maintain. But thankfully we were on turquoise, which is quite grounding. If I was on iolite or black moonstone, I would have gone. I would have been still laughing now. So before I go, for those of you who are joining us with this week's connecting of clear quartz, we did start yesterday just by spending 5 minutes connecting with the energy of clear quartz. And also today we spent some more time just connecting with clear quartz. If you want to join us, if you've just joined us today, you most certainly can. Tomorrow we are going to be connecting and we're going to be carrying. So try and do your connection early in the morning, early in the day. So then we can have time to carry the stone around with us. Then at 5 o'clock, we'll dedicate the first 10 minutes to just connect in with each other and see how we felt with that. Through my diploma, this is how we connected with our stones. We'd take one stone a week and we would connect Monday and Tuesday. We would connect and then carry it Wednesday and Thursday. And then we would connect, carry, and then sleep with it Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday would be our day off. And we would write a journal about how we felt throughout that week. And we'll do the research online, see what other people have said about clear quartz. So tomorrow, connect. And that is, what you've been doing is amazing. Absolutely spot on with what you've been saying. So do what you've been doing, works for you. If you want to join us and you've not done it before, just find if you've got a piece of clear quartz, just find a quiet area, a quiet time, just to sit, take a few deep breaths, find yourself relaxed and centered, and then just hold your crystal. You can hold it in your hand. You could place it on your body. Sarah yesterday said she felt she wanted to put it on her third eye, which she did. That is fine. And just connect to the keeper, the spirit of clear quartz. Then you might like to ask, how can you help me today? How can you help me with my life? What is your purpose? What would you like to show me? Any question at all you feel relevant to ask the keeper, please do. Hold an intention or an awareness of how you feel throughout your body, whether you've got any cold or hot sensations, any tingling sensations. You might be taken to your third eye. You might be shown animals, music, voices, sound, colors, symbols, anything at all that you're feeling or you're seeing. Accept it and acknowledge it. Keep a focus of that so you can make a little note of it at the end. When you come to the end of your connection, always thank the keeper, the spirit, for showing what is shown you, for what it has, what energy has been exchanged there. Always be thankful. We're working on a mutual agreement with those, okay? And then just pop it in your pocket, hold it in your hand. I know you ladies, from doing the stool, you pop it into your bra, whatever you're comfortable with doing, and just carry it around with you. Just keep doing what you're doing, but just have it with you. And then tomorrow at 5, we'll just have a little discussion with that. Okay? But so far, the beginning of the week has been amazing with the clear quartz. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you all so much for joining me. It's been a blast doing this. Thank you for the laugh. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward as well to you being here, Belle. We'll definitely be back tomorrow. One of my first crystals when I was 6 or 7 was Apache Tear, and I just run with that. And I just run with that all my life. Oh, I love Apache Tear. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, it can be a birthstone, Carlin. It might be there as one of your options. I've just brought an example of one of the birthstones, but it might be also twinned in with your star sign. I will look at your message, Leslie. I've actually all the windows I've got open on this is the StreamYard. I haven't got Facebook up on this because I am with a family group on Facebook where we video each other daily, and it's been recently that they've been trying to ring while I've been on doing live feeds, so I don't want that noise going off when people have been trying to contact me. So I've shut down all windows. I've only got StreamYard up. Use your Lemurian, Carolyn. Use your Lemurian. That would be your clear quartz. But just if you're saying I wish or I invite to connect with the keeper, the spirit of clear quartz, the Lemurian properties will take a sideways step. So then only the clear quartz properties will come through for you. Okay. You'll be absolutely fine with that. Don't worry about it. And just join us again tomorrow at 5, and we'll go through the crystals and their associated star signs. Okay. So a big love to you all. We will go through the comments now and put these gifts to one side. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for being here, and have fun, stay safe, and enjoy tomorrow. Any problems at all you've got with tomorrow, anything at all, just send me a message either on Dan Rocks or on my personal page, and I will help you through it. Anything at all. If you're struggling with your connecting, or if you're struggling with carrying around, I'm here. I'm knitting, I'm crocheting, I'm learning to play the flute. I'm here, and if you need me, I'm of service. Okay, but enjoy your evening, and see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Much love. Thank you all. You've been great. Keep up the good work.